the second time. Bob Blackman.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And I rise to support the bill in the name of the Honourable Member for Bath. The reality is that we as MPs don't work regular hours. We work incredibly long hours, as we all know. But most people are working between 37.5 hours and 40 hours on average a week. And it's absolutely right that they should feel safe in the workplace in which they're working. So I welcomed the 2010 Equality Act and the employer liability it implemented. But unfortunately, situations are still rising and the Act now needs to go further on protecting employees. Where employees are given appropriate support when sexual harassment takes place, that's extremely welcome, but it's far too infrequent and we need to encourage it. I therefore encourage the removal of the three-strike rule. As Madam Deputy Speaker, we all make mistakes at times. Actually owning up to them and apologising is a very good way of ameliorating that mistake. But when people are committing sexual harassment, that's not a mistake, that's predators. And we should call it out for what it is. And we must not allow it to continue. So the fact that employees at the moment may have to suffer 3 strikes before action is taken is completely unacceptable, and a single time is once too many. So it shocked me to hear that 79% of women do not report sexual harassment in the workplace because they fear repercussions, losing their job or losing their livelihood. So we've got to make that change, and I welcome the bill that will enable that to happen. But we should also remember that it's not just women that suffer sexual harassment in the workplace, it's men as well. And therefore we must make sure these things are covered. And in most cases, men are very embarrassed to report sexual harassment. And we have that classic British upper stiff lip, which actually leads then to the rising of concerns of men's mental health and the rise in suicide that can follow. So I think it's important that employers take preventative measures to prevent the position of these of sexual harassment taking place. And the clause that is in the draft bill on such measures, very welcome. And if an employer breaks the duty, they should pay for it, because it's their responsibility to make sure everyone is safe and protected. So I trust that after this bill is passed by this House and the other place, what we'll see is the number of cases falling rapidly and everyone can feel safe in the workplace, because no one should fear having to come to work and suffer harassment. I support the bill.